Happy birthday, Leos, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Will's Mediumship and Numerology channel. If you're new to my channel, I certainly appreciate both your viewership as well as your subscriptions. Okay? So, Leos, I like to get you started with your August reading. Okay? And basically, this is going to be a higher consciousness message. Okay? I'm going to be using a variety of oracle cards as well as my own postcards here today in order to convey your message. Rest assured, Leos, that this reading simply will not and may not resonate with each and every one of you today, but rest assured, the messages that I will be conveying is meant for one of you. Okay? If this reading does in fact resonate, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Share it with others to whom you think might benefit. And be sure to press that subscription button, Leo, so that you receive all future messages, okay? So, with that said, let's see what it is that Spirit would like you to know for your highest good, okay? And again, Leos, I certainly hope that you guys have at least started to enjoy your birthday period or you have plans ahead to do so. So, Spirit, what is the overarching message that you'd like me to communicate with Leos? Okay? What is the overarching message that you'd like for me to communicate with Leos for this time period in question? What is the overarching message? Okay. All right, guys. Let's go on and select this postcard here. All right. Let's see what it says. Dearest you. There is only one you, and you have a unique path and a special purpose. You're supposed to have specific experiences in this world and meet certain people. But then it is up to you how you live, how awake you choose to be, and how willing you are to grow and strip away what's false. Don't compare yourself to others. It's easy to think a person is happier just because his or her outside looks good according to society's standard. But you can't know anyone's internal experience. Compare yourself only to your past self. See how far you've come. Don't be distracted by what others are doing or accomplishing. Stay focused on what inspires you, Leo. That's how you get successful and find happiness. Want what you have now, not what someone else has. We love you immensely and know your journey ahead is sparkling with miracles and wondrous things. Trust. Loving you, Leos, forever. Wow. So this is a very welcoming message, Leo. So what I like to do now is to convey to you what really needs to be purified and healing your heart in order, Leos, for you to attain that higher consciousness state that many of you perhaps have been seeking for some time now. Keep in mind, Leos, if this reading resonates, be sure to give it a big thumbs up, share it with others to whom you think might benefit, and be sure to press that subscription button so that you receive all future readings, okay? So, Spirit, what messages would you like me to convey to Leo in regards to attaining higher consciousness? What is the overarching theme that you'd like me to share with them? And this reading, once again, ladies and gentlemen, is valid until the end of August, okay? So let's go on and just look and see what the overarching theme here. Okay. Leos, we have direction there. So it seems to be suggesting here by this card is that your heart, Leos, knows which way is best for you. Trust your intuition. Almost the same sentiments as mentioned on the postcard. You, Leos, are being urged to take a new route, to take a risk, to let go of the past. Although many of you might be a bit uncertain, recognize that your heart will really show you the way if you trust in its guidance. Look to your dreams, Leos, because it seems that many of you are receiving miraculous message through your dreams. Look to those dreams for potential opportunities. Surrender fear, vacillation, and overthinking issues. All right? Quiet your mind, Leos, and listen to that small voice within that always assures you that everything is going to be all right, right? So let's go on and just see, Leos, and get more specifics into your reading with regards to this question. Let's look and see what might need to be healed in your heart at this time, Libra, more particularly during this time frame in question. We have acceptance. So this card is kind of suggesting that you might need to accept your current circumstances. Leo, it is what it is, if you will. Surrender self-pity, self-criticism. Stop replaying that same old love song. You are where you are because God wants you in this position at this moment. While you might feel things have unjustly happened to you, Spirit wants you to see the bigger picture, Leos, to embrace change, and to recognize important lessons. Although your lessons may have been horrific in nature, I get, you might have learned now what needs to be done to move your situation forward. Forgive yourself for poor choices made in the past, Leos, and surrender negative thinking. That's very important. Stop worrying about what could or should have been. Live once again in this moment. Okay? So you might be asking then, what steps might be required for you, Leos, to even in fact start the healing process? Let's select another card to see what this card is saying. Overcome obstacles. Wow. So understand, Leos, that certainly today's tears water tomorrow's garden. Matshona Dhliwago. So in order to kind of get through the challenges, obstacles you are facing, Leos, you might consider shifting your thinking processes. And once again, I have to stress, stop thinking negatively. Because our thoughts, sometimes in most cases, if you're always constantly thinking something negative, usually that negative things are going to tend to happen, okay? Focus your perspective, Leos, more on love and consider using positive affirmations to circumvent negative thoughts that you tend to have quite a bit here, okay? So now then, it might be appropriate to go on and just ask another question, ladies and gentlemen, and just ask, what is it that me as a Leo, or what is it that I as a Leo need to forgive, or what needs to be forgiven? All right. So let's go on and select another card here. We have strength. Perhaps in the past, many of you you didn't rely on your innate power, your strength to get you through obstacles. I'm getting. This card is asking you to forgive yourself for not doing that. And now it's time that you embrace your true strength to overcome any adversity that may be plaguing you. Inject a bit more fortitude in your situation, Leo. So, if you decide to do that, Leos, then why don't we just go on and see what will result from that situation, or perhaps what might be the possible next step that you might need to take moving forward here. So let's select another card here. We have, wow, go within. So many of you already know what the essence of this card would mean. It certainly shows that your intuition will, in fact, be strengthening during this time period in question. And it was strengthened in a way, Leos, that it would certainly be impossible for you to miss the result. So, practicing meditation will help you receive the answers that many of you have been seeking. Hence, a solution to your problems, right? So, in conclusion today, Leo, what I like to do is just to give you a few closing messages on other things you might consider, particularly during this time period in question, to kind of assist you in transforming your life, ladies and gentlemen, by just what? Simply letting go of things that are no longer serving you. So we're going to go on and get 6 messages here for you, Leos. Again, this reading is valid until the end of August. If it is resonating, be sure to give it a big thumbs up, share it with others who you think might benefit, and be sure to press that subscription button, okay? So Leos, or Spirit, give me 6 final messages here that Leos really need to hear. All right, let's see here. Wow. Didn't I just say that? Surrender to what it is. To what is. It is what it is. Flow with what is instead of constantly, Leo, fighting against it. Because certainly when you can't change a situation, if you just make some effort to compassionately accept it exactly as it is, then you'll see that your peace will be, in fact, restored. Next message. Surrender your fear of change. That tends to hold a lot of people back. Understand that the universe is reminding you that you are cared for always. Whether you're afraid of a change in your job, your health, your relationship, or for some of you, it may be just fear of aging or death. Repeat the affirmation that I have faith that all is well. Wow. Next message. Surrender low self esteem, Leo. Understand that you definitely deserve success, love, as well as abundance. Set an intention to identify and to release any remnants of any low self esteem that has been holding you back. Next message. Surrender stubbornness. Some of you are just a bit too stubborn. Sometimes you have to listen, Leos. If you're tensing up or even, in fact, taking a rigid stance about something, gently observe yourself and become more yielding. This certainly will help you communicate more lovingly with others as well as with yourself. And next message today, it's time that you surrender to peace. Try to cultivate inner peace on a daily basis, okay? And quiet meditative moments. Focus on the stillness within and enjoy this inner refuge. Others will certainly feel your good vibes too, and your life will flow a bit more easily. And last message today, surrender, Leos. Look at this. This represents you, your full power. You see the line in there? Your life is certainly calling for you to step into your full power rather than continuously playing it small. So, Leos, this is what I have for you. I certainly hope that this reading has offered food for thought. Okay, it is valid until the end of this month or next month. Be sure to like and share, subscribe if you've yet to subscribe, and should anyone wishes to have a more personalized reading, you can certainly access my website to schedule your reading there, or you can send an email. Okay, and then we can arrange a more customized type reading. I certainly enjoy your time for viewing, and I look forward to hearing your comments. And once again, Leos, happy birthday! Thanks a lot.